Hey, welcome back to Turn of Time with Tom and Joe.
That's short. I can only take like a minute, 5 max. Like, hey guys! They're like,
That's a short.
shit talking on our ass. How drunk are these guys? They're like, fuck this. That's a short. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit!
That's short. You guys have a good time. See you later.
What the fuck was that? Enjoy being a kid.
Yeah.
I wish I could be fucking 7 again. God, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. Because I'd just be worried about being Batman and watching Thundercats. They're like, I mean, and back then, I didn't even drink.
Yeah.
So I had no mind-altering substances to get me by in this thing that we call life. Right? I didn't have nothing to help me out. Back then, I just loved it. But then, fucking, I wish, you know what I wish I still had? Was all my, I wish I had all my toys, honestly. You know what I remember also was when Joe got the first lightsaber that you could actually play with, it was like a real lightsaber. And he had Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I'm like, this is fucking awesome!
We had a lightsaber battle.
Yeah, because
all three of us.
Yeah, because I convinced my mom to give my brother Darth Vader's.
Yeah, for his
birthday. And I'm like, let me borrow this. I would borrow it from time to time. And they're like, did you really get this for him or for me? I'm like, you know what? You should know by now. Like, I really wanted to be Darth Vader.
Gotcha!
Well, dude, there was a time where I had fucking, like, Star Wars magazines, and you could get, like, full-blown costumes of, like, Batman and Star Wars, Vader, and, like, all these Star Wars ones, and it was, like, full-blown costumes, and I'm like, man, if I had this, I would daydream for, like, hours. I would be walking, just daydreaming, like, if I had this, this would be the shit. Like, I remember one time I was thinking, it was like, I could fucking start a fucking war and take everyone over as Darth Vader if I had this suit. You know? And all it is plastic. Like, you ain't doing shit. Right? But I would daydream so hard. I'm like, this would be awesome. What if I created a cult and I was like Darth Vader and they followed me? I was like, dude, I was thinking like Bane before Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy, dude.
I mean, I won't lie. I did the same thing.
Daydreaming like that?
Oh, yeah.
Have cults and shit?
No, not about having cults, but like being Batman, though.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like me and you, because at times, like, we would do stupid ideas like that.
We would do stupid idedes, yeah.
And we would fucking be like, we could do this.
Yeah.
And Benji would make shit for us.
He would.
And he'd be like, here's this. I'm like, yes!
He's like 5 years older than us, and he's like making
shit. Because I remember, and I still have it. It's in my pail. The batarang. Yeah. He made like a batarang that you put in like fire out of a bat grapnel gun. The problem is, where's the gun? We never had the gun.
Yeah.
You only had like the bat. So it was a bat symbol on top of this metal rod with a hole in it that you could attach like, fishing twine, I guess. And then put it in something like, pow! And then hope to God it goes around it like it does in the movies.
But the gun never existed anyways.
It never existed. So, but I have I have the hook.
Yeah.
Still have it.
Yeah, it was based on the Batman movies.
Yeah.
At least the look was. And then he actually afterwards.
And then you know what happened one time at least? I got fucking grounded for, and you know what? I might have told the story.
I don't know if we did.
Podcasts.
I don't know if we did.
You know what happened one time? So one time I went to Joe's house.
This was the coolest.
And his mom was like, "Well, you boys have fun."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Let's do this." Right? So we went outside. We got some metal. I don't know what.
There were bike fenders.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So it was blue metal.
Blue metal.
And we made each because we didn't have 2. We didn't have 4. We only had 2.
Yeah.
Wolverine claws, but they were only 2.
Almost like Shredder.
Yeah. Yeah. It was exactly like Shredder. So we put it on our hand. Yeah. And it would come out like this. Yeah. Like, this is awesome. But it would bounce because it was a rubber.
Yeah, it was a bike tire.
That's what it was?
It was a bike tire.
So it was a bike tire holding Shredder claws made from a bike on your hands. And it would just bounce up. Yeah. And we're like cutting like trees and shit.
Balloons.
Oh, everything. We're like, ow! Right? So I go home. And I take it home. I spend the whole weekend because there was times I spend like a whole week at Joe's house. Yeah. There's times I spent and our parents were cool with it. Yeah. Because as long as my parents were like knew like in advance. Yeah. They didn't give a fuck. Yeah. They didn't like hey, can I go to Joe's night? No, you didn't ask. Yeah. Right. It was like that type of thing. But if we planned, and so in summertime, I'd be like, Joe's mom's cool if I stay with him like the whole week.
Yeah.
And that means the whole week. Like I would do all their family shit with him and shit. And I'm like, this is awesome. Because it was just different, right?
Yeah,
and I was like, this is, and it really wasn't family shit. It was just like, oh, you boys have fun. And I'm like, yes! I'm free! And fucking, it was, so I came home that fucking weekend.
Yeah.
It was a whole week. I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
I came home Sunday. They picked me up, I think, Sunday. And I had or Joe's mom might have dropped me off because it was vice versa a lot.
Yeah.
And they were like, what'd you do? I'm like, well, we went to parties. We had fucking, I rode his go-kart a little bit. We did a fucking that. And I made this. That's what happened. And they're like, what is that? And it's sharp as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, it's a Wolverine claw. This is fucking awesome.
So that tin was probably sharp as shit.
Sharp as shit. And they flipped. My mom and dad were like, what the fuck? So they're like, you can't go to his house for a fucking grip. I'm like, are you serious? Later on in the years, when I got like teenager and fucking in 20s and my teens and 20s, they knew what I was doing then. They'd be like, this is fine. Make sure he's with Joe all the time. Yeah. Fuck this other shit. Because I was doing way worse shit than that. They're making claws. I was doing way worse. But they flipped out, and I was grounded for a whole year.
Yeah, it was a whole
whole year.
We were talking about it at school, be like, man.
I'm like, I can't come over. I'm like, why? He's like, well, can I come over? He's like, no, they won't let no one. Like, we would. It was nothing. I was like, only time we could kick it was at school.
Yeah, yeah.
It was hell.
Yeah,
it was hell.
It sucked.
That's short. I can only take like a minute, 5 max. Like, hey guys, they're like,
that's a short.
Shit talking on our ass. How drunk are these guys? They were like, fuck this. That's a short. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit.
That's short.
You guys have a good time. See you later.
What the fuck was that?